Hello, I'm Mary Kurzweil with this week's Closing Bell, brought to you by CattleFax, the deciding factor. The latest annual USDA inventory report showed a beef cow herd decline of 700,000 head. This is the largest one-year decline since 1996. The report also revised the January 2021 cow herd number down 314,000. In total, this is over a 1.5 million head reduction in the beef cow herd for this phase of the cattle cycle. The liquidation reflects the impacts of high feed costs, tight margins, and drought. At least slight contraction is expected again this year with dry conditions in many areas. The latest trade data shows U.S. beef exports in December were up 1% from 2020. For the year, that puts exports up 491 million pounds, or 16.6 for a total of 3.4 billion pounds, a new record high for U.S. beef exports. Over half of the increase in annual exports can be attributed to China, with exports increasing by 311 million pounds for the year. Exports to South Korea also saw large gains in 2021, increasing by 17%, or 116 million pounds from 2020. More minor export countries such as Indonesia, Guatemala, the Dominican Republic, and Colombia also saw a lot of growth throughout the year. This growth helps create a stronger, more diversified export portfolio for the U.S. Unsurprisingly, U.S. beef export values also reached a record high level in 2021, increasing by $2.7 billion, or about 40% compared to 2020. Global beef demand has proven to be at a very strong level and is expected to remain that way for the foreseeable future. This will be supportive to the U.S. beef industry, and more growth in exports is expected in 2022. After reaching record highs in 2020, pork exports were down about 3.5% in 2021. Most of this decrease came from exports to China declining 44%, or 920 million pounds. Broiler exports increased 2.2%, while turkey exports saw a 3.7% decline. In total, U.S. meat exports increased by 383 million pounds through 2021 and will likely increase further in 2022. In this week's markets, moderate to active fed cattle cash trade occurred in the north at mainly 140 to 142 live and 222 to 225 dressed, which is mostly steady to $2 higher than last week. Moderate volumes traded in the south at mainly 138 to 140, steady with last week. The CME feeder cattle index saw some increases this week but remains in the low 160s range, which it has been in since early December. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.